Something's weird. My favorite tank is empty. This was actually the very first tank I built here in this new showroom, and I loved it. This is the walkaround tank. It's very challenging to build it, but it fits very good for an iwagumi layout. After my first build, Dave Chow hijacked my aquarium. I respected the decision, but around a year later Balazs started a project with this tank, which I don't even know how that happened. And now I'm taking it back. If you remember, a very successful tank in our showroom is my 1.5 years old 60p iwagumi with rhino stones in it. It's getting taken apart very soon, so I wanted to build it bigger and better. The tank itself is a very shallow tank, it's only 30 centimeters high. But the other dimensions are 90 by 90 centimeters.
So build it in 90 minutes?
Yeah, yeah, okay. Without the fill-up, right? So Hardscape plus plants in 90 minutes. Well, start the clock then. The tank is drilled through, so you don't have any technical stuff coming on the outside of the aquarium. Everything comes through the bottom part of the glass. I'm going to use 88 PowerSand Advanced as substrate. These plastic fittings are quite high, but I don't want the soil to be that high at the edge of the tank, so I'm going to need a quick graduation of height of the soil to cover these. Even though the inspiration for this tank is my 60p, plants-wise it's going to be a bit different. I'm gonna have a full carpet all around from HC Cuba, because we don't have a Cuba carpet in the showroom at the moment, and it's one of the nicest carpeting plants. This is the additives for the Amazonia version 2. I start as usual with a thin layer of soil all around. Building a 360 tank is difficult because it has to look good from all sides.
Something about your way makes me want just one more
Main problem is that this big stone is far from stable enough. Might be too big, too heavy. I want it to stand, but I want it to stand in an angle. I can make it stand straight up. It's easy, but it doesn't look good. This is still not stable. What I love about this stone is that once you have the main ones selected and built, all the rest basically builds itself. Whenever you just push in one of them, it looks good. The base is what's causing me issues now. So, basically done with the hardscape. Now I somehow need to clean up the soil area. What I'm gonna do now is use the vacuum cleaner to clean up the top. Just so no one misunderstood, this is clean at the moment, so we're gonna be able to reuse whatever I take out. So we are at 65 minutes, hardscape is done. I have 25 minutes for the planting. There's no way, but let's try. I'm starting with the HC Cuba and my soil layer is not thick enough, as I feel now. I'm gonna have to pour some soil on top of it when I'm finished with the planting. So HC Cuba goes all around, and then I'm gonna have some Hellocaris acicularis on the top in between the big rocks. If you ever want to have a nice Cuba carpet, starting it in the autumn or in the winter makes the most sense. Actually, this plant is very picky with temperatures at the beginning. It needs quite cold water, around 22, 23 degrees in development stage. Obviously, we recommend the same temperature for planted tanks in general, but if you don't have it in the first 1 or 2 months of this plant, it's never gonna survive. There's about 10 minutes left. I don't think I need to say anything else. The 90 minutes came from the size, right? Because it's 90 by 90. Would you calculate it in liters, please?
243.
That's more achievable. 143 minutes.
240.
240. Perfect. I think the planting itself will be around 90 minutes.
The same old thing, like I said something just to ruin your mood and clip your wings.
Since the plan was to finish in 90 minutes and I'm over 2 hours now, Vicky joined me. She's helping out with planting the Elocaris on the top. So this way we can finish today, hopefully.
Sometimes you're a fire, sometimes you're a ghost. Sometimes you can give me all the things that I love most. Sometimes you're a queen, sometimes you're a curse, and sometimes a whole lot worse. Yeah, nobody's quite like you. Oh, nobody's quite like you. Got me hanging by a thread of hope, like you let me go. Leave me hot or leave me cold. It's a shame I have to pay the price. Didn't realize that you look away and roll the dice.
I decided to help Vicky with the Elocaris because, what?
You helping me.
Yeah,
This all thing is your
this is
job.
your. She's a bit slow with the Elocaris. No. Ah, my glasses. And please remind me to pour some soil on the edges because I think it's not thick enough and some of the cuba is going to float up. I always ask this from you guys and you never do remind me. Okay.
You asking me?
Yes. Are we close to the 90 minutes?
Yeah, getting there. 2.5 hours.
I think I can make a 60p, 60.
Nobody's quite like you. Oh, nobody's quite like you. Nobody's quite like you. Nobody's quite like you. Yeah.
2 hours, 38 minutes. Okay, it's not bad. Finish. Huh? The guys did not remind me, but I remember. So I'm gonna fill up the edges so the cuba can't float up. It's gonna look like it's not planted properly, but it's more important to have them stay down. Almost 3 hours, so yeah, 90 minutes it didn't really happen, but still I needed Vicky's help to hit the 3-hour mark. Still, I think this is my favorite tank in the showroom. I hope it's gonna look really good. It's not exactly as I imagined a few days ago, but it's gonna be fine. Please let me know in the comments if you like it or not. Classic iwagumi. You really can't say it's not classic anymore. And simple. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.